Good morning. Welcome back to these daily videos. I know it's a bit dark. It's actually cloudy today, but I'm outside, so I'm happy about that. It's actually warm, but it's going to be a little dark on my face. The light's behind me. That's why. But you'd rather have this nice scenery than some siding on the house. Okay, let's get going. The cards today. Then we have a really cool message because what we are going through right now, moving on to this new earth, this new way of being, the ascension, new way of being for all of us, including the earth. It can bring up a lot of stuff. And what I've been saying is it's bringing up all, look at this, how tight my neck muscles are. It's bringing up a lot of stuff that needs to be healed and cleared. So that's coming up, and it can cause a lot of anxiousness. It can cause, I'm not sleeping well because there's so much energy hitting the earth from the sun. That's causing disturbances within our energy field, and that can keep us really awake or feeling more anxious or feeling really energized or feeling really exhausted, muscle aches, pains. There's so many things, but let's get going on the reading. The first card is the Buddha prepares, and this is about going within. Everything within is shown without. So whatever we're going on in our internal world is reflected in our external world. And sometimes it's deep unconscious stuff that we're really not kind of unaware of, but it is like running our body. So it's like the programming, the deep programming, like a computer that automatically just runs things. We don't have to think about it. It's just running things. But maybe coming from traumatic experiences or thoughts, limiting beliefs that are within us. So we need to go within, do the work, realize, okay, my thoughts that I'm thinking, because this is what I'm going through, a lot of stuff is coming up to be seen so I can heal it and realize it's not truth. It isn't real. A lot of these limiting beliefs or self-defeating thoughts, they're not true, of course. They're just things that I've been holding on to and carrying for years. But what I get to do is come to myself with love and compassion. So get back to that inner loving. It doesn't mean you have to, how am I going to get rid of them? How am I going to get rid of them? You love them, set them free, right? You love them and set them free, basically. It's like I accept all of myself, no matter what. That's just something from the past. That was never true. I'm now going to love myself and move forward with more love, compassion, and that. And then the Fool, I love this card. The Fool card is new beginnings, a new path, something new for you. So, of course, when we're finally willing to release these old beliefs and trying to fix ourselves, let's just let it go. I'm already great. I'm already good. Coming back to loving yourself, compassion, choosing a new path, maybe because you're realizing the old one doesn't work anymore, then that's where we are, right? New beginnings. That's definitely where kind of we all are now. Beginning a new journey. It also summons up the adventurous and daring within you. So let's just face it, many people live really safe. I have been. I used to be really daring, really adventurous in all aspects of my life, basically. But in the last few years, I've just chosen the calm, peaceful state to bring up some of the stuff that's within me, heal it, my emotional state of being, my trauma, to release it and heal it. But also now I'm realizing that, wow, I've kept myself so safe and in this. Then you start to begin to feel stuck and bored, right? Because, where's the little bit of excitement in my life? This is calling you back to some of that excitement in your life and looking forward to new opportunities and possibilities. And then the Eight of Wands is like, once you do that, they start coming to you. This is about movement, momentum, or you start taking better action because you're finally deciding, I'm moving forward. I'm going to start taking some action about new possibilities, new opportunities. Ride the wave of what comes up when you decide to really take more action or really decide to open yourself up to say, I'm being open to possibilities. I'm no longer going to say no to things or totally think I need to stay in this comfort zone. I'm going to try new things. And that, of course, starts to build your self-belief and confidence when you start to take those actions. That's what builds confidence, is from doing, not from just sitting waiting for it to come. And then this last card, paths unknown. And this again calls us to take that we've been on a safe path, calls us to look, what if I take one of those paths that I'm not sure where it leads and what the outcome is? It's a little dark. I'm not sure what's ahead. It's kind of scary. I've never done that before, but maybe this is something I should try because this is going to lead you somewhere new. This could lead you to somewhere absolutely amazing. This could lead you to meeting new people, having more opportunities, more possibilities, things coming into your life, changing the trajectory of your life. You know how you've ever listened or talked, could have been you, and you're like, in 1 year, I never expected that my life could possibly change this much. That doesn't happen from staying the same. That happens from daring to be different and accept different things into your life. So that's the messages there. And then the messages for you to think about today, they're not really from a book, but totally concepts in a book, right? Always in part of a book, is what you want. So what you want in your life, or what you imagine yourself being, doing, having, anything like that, is connected to your preferred state of being. And that's when I talk about how do you want to experience your life. Preferred state of being, how you're feeling, how you're acting, what your habits are, what you're doing, types of things you're saying, the types of things you're believing. All of that sets up your state of being. Like, oh, that person is such a happy, joyful person. Well, what kind of thoughts would they be thinking? What would they believe? What type of habits would they have? So when a person is a certain state of being that, let's say, we admire, kind of pick apart, well, what do they do? What do they think? What do they eat? What must they believe about themselves? Like, you must believe everything's possible. You must believe things are going to always turn out okay. You must believe that I get to enjoy these moments in life because there's so many special moments. Or I'm very blessed. I have so many amazing and wonderful things in my life. So you live your day in more joy. That's what we're talking about. So what you want is connected to a preferred state of being. So what is that preferred state of being? So you know what you want, where you want to be, what you desire. Then think about, when I'm there, what would I be thinking? What would I be feeling? How would I be experiencing my day? What types of things would I be doing? Then you want to get into that state of being more now, because you can begin now. So start being in your preferred state of being, your emotions, your thoughts, your words, right? Then what it says, I love this sentence. I heard someone say this: are you creating or reacting? So what I realized was the last few days, I have been more reacting to things that were happening, reacting to things around me, reacting to things in my job, reacting to how I was feeling with my sore throat and feeling super tired. I still am very, very tired. So I was reacting constantly to what was around me, what was happening, instead of I am creating a healthy, vibrant body. Things like that, right? I am choosing to create more health. I'm choosing to create more rest. That's what I did a lot. What I'm going to do a lot in the next few days is I'm creating more peace and rest for my body to recover. I'm creating, oh my God, I made some potions, healthy potions for my throat, and which really helped. And all of those things. So what are you creating or reacting? And then form is born out of consciousness. So that's what is inside will be reflected on the outside, right? So what form the outside, and like I've said before, what you make matter becomes matter. What you make matter becomes matter. What you're thinking about, what you're focusing on, what you're worried about, what you're fearful about, all those things becomes matter, becomes things in your life. So watch that, right? Are you creating or are you reacting? Remember that form is born out of consciousness. So how are you being throughout your day? All right, I hope that helped, because those concepts really helped me this morning when I was in a state of feeling just really down and flat. And I think it's also because, sorry, dogs, we're outside, because of kind of, that my body wants to recover, it wants to slow down. So anyways, let's do some breathing. Inhale, lengthening up, expanding through your spine, extending, and exhale, release and relax and let it all go. And remember to take this time for your breath, right? Inhale, bringing in that new, amazing, vibrant energy, bringing it into your body, setting those intentions. And then as you exhale, you're flushing away, relaxing, letting go, right down to the center of the earth. Any fear, doubt, worry, pain, anything that doesn't serve you. Old ideas, old beliefs, old friendships that don't work anymore, old relationships, you're releasing them, sending things love. Doubts about yourself, low self worth, all of that. You get to love yourself and love that old part of you and those old beliefs also. Don't push against or hate or fight things. It only keeps it in your reality, right? So we want to love, release, let go. Love, release, let go. Inhale beautiful, loving energy, filling up your. Oh, there's a spider on my. Anyways, on my computer. So just breathing in, bringing in that beautiful energy, and as you exhale, let go and release and just let it go right down to the center of the earth, growing roots deep, deep, deep into the earth. Feel your body connecting with the earth. Feel your hands on your heart, closing your eyes. Feel your breath. As you inhale, breathe in that new energy. As you exhale, relax, let everything go. Feel the release, feel the relaxation. All right, go about and have an absolutely amazing day. Bye.